Next news. Breaking news from the White House.
What if I told you the battle over the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool is not actually about water at all? What if the fight's really about whether America is allowed to feel proud of itself again? Because that's exactly what we're watching unfold in Washington right now. President Trump helps restore a famous national symbol. Americans show up and love it, and the left's response is to complain that they miss the old algae green version. I'm serious, they like the filth better. But that bizarre reaction exposes something much bigger, and once you see it, you just can't unsee it. And the story matters because the Trump administration is doing something the ruling class has spent years trying to prevent, putting patriotism back into everyday American life. Not as a lecture, not as some dry museum plaque, not as a partisan checklist, as an experience, as something visible, fun, beautiful, and shared. And look at the pattern. The restored reflecting pool, the upgrades around the Capitol, new plans for public spaces, America 250 concerts, big national events, entertainers getting involved. This is a direct challenge to the old elite formula that treated national pride like something embarrassing, something to be managed, apologized for, or fenced off behind politics. And that's why the backlash is so intense. The left understands this perfectly well. If public spaces start looking magnificent again, if national symbols start inspiring people again, if the country starts celebrating itself again, then their whole decline narrative falls apart. The fight is over symbols, emotion, and identity. One side wants America confident, the other side wants America cynical. And that's the real contrast here. And while we're talking about recognizing value before the crowd catches on, let me tell you about our trusted partner, Noble Gold Investments. If you could go back in time and buy oil before the world relied on it, would you? Of course you would. Anyone would. So why aren't you buying silver right now? The people who recognized oil early didn't just make money, they got ahead of one of the biggest economic shifts in history. And today, a similar opportunity is unfolding with silver. Silver is more than a precious metal. It's a critical resource used in solar panels, electric vehicles, defense systems, AI infrastructure, and the massive technologies driving the future. That demand story matters. And to learn why so many Americans are paying attention, visit nextnewsgold.com right now. And when you do, you can get a 1/10 ounce gold coin with a qualifying purchase while you still can. Don't wait for hindsight to be obvious. Now back to a different kind of value restoration happening right in the heart of America's capital. See, here's the twist. The media do not want to admit the reflecting pool is working exactly as intended. Not just as infrastructure, but as a symbol. Under the former Obama-era renovation, CNN itself showed Americans reacting to a $34 million mess that looked dirty, smelled like wet dog, and turned into an algae swamp after nearly 2 years of work. And now the pool is filling out beautifully. The reflection is back. Visitors are filming it, and liberals are actually saying they prefer the old green look. That tells you the argument's no longer about maintenance, it's about meaning. So DC liberals, you can see right here, complaining that they miss the old color of the reflecting pool. Unbelievable.
I would have preferred to keep it like it was.
It's an incredibly stupid idea. I'm delighted that it's still reflecting.
I think it's horrible. The color I've seen on the news is disgusting to me, as opposed to how beautiful it was in the past.
Yeah, you can see the contrast below, right? Beautiful blue versus disgusting algae-infested as it was. So DC liberals actually pining for the algae green pool. CNN's own reporting from 2012 shows what Obama's $34 million fix really delivered: sludge, stink, and total embarrassment. This from Trump War Room.
There's plenty to take pictures.
Sorry, here we go.
There's plenty to take pictures of in downtown Washington, D.C. The Lincoln Memorial, the World War II Memorial, and then there's this. Folks snapping photos of the reflecting pool.
It's really sludgy up this end.
And what's in it?
It's disgusting. It's not right.
Algae.
It's like, it smells like wet dog down here, you know. When my dog came home from a stream, he always smelled like this, and it's gross.
The Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool reopened at the end of August to great fanfare after a $34 million renovation that lasted nearly 2 years. But less than a month later, the famous pool of water is full of algae. Algae are simple organisms that thrive in areas where there is heat and sunlight. You have plenty of that here. The water may not look great, but it doesn't pose a health or safety hazard. It's really just...
I mean, that was Obama's disaster. It took 2 years. So after 2 years at $34 million, the swamp got a reflecting pool that smelled like wet dog. Now watch the contrast as Z Van Fleet visits the Lincoln Memorial, shows viewers the pool looking beautiful again under Trump.
Hello, everyone. I'm at the Lincoln Memorial, looking at the Washington Memorial through the reflection pool. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. And this is Sunday night. So many visitors. Where are you from? Texas. Yes. And everyone loves it. It's just amazing, amazing.
So you see the payoff: clean water, clear reflection, visitors praising the result. Next up, another American says it flat out: this may be the most beautiful reflecting pool in the world, from Rapid Response 47.
So far, it looks like the most amazing, most wonderful, and most beautiful reflection pool in the world.
Simple and short, not a one-off reaction. The praise keeps coming now. Take in the fresh aerial footage showing the Lincoln reflecting pool nearly full and reflecting better than ever. Eric Doherty writes, beautiful sight as the pool is almost full of water. President Trump was right all along. Take a look, an aerial view of the reflecting pool as it is nearly finished, with the water filling it up. So the visuals back it up. The pool restored, not neglected. Trump's not stopping there. Next, you'll hear the plan for a new promenade behind the Lincoln Memorial, connecting visitors straight to the waterfront. Check this out.
President announcing plans to build a promenade or a pedestrian bridge off the back of the Lincoln Memorial, connecting it to the waterfront.
Right now, there's no pedestrian access. You're on the mall. People come from around the world. They don't know that 100 yards away is the beautiful Potomac River, which was part of the original plan.
The promenade is the president's latest attempt to leave his mark in D.C., adding to the list of big-ticket construction projects, including the planned Triumphal Arch.
So while the media sneers, Trump's talking about making the Capitol more beautiful and more usable. Shifting gears, Vanilla Ice jumps in on the America 250 fight and torches the left for attacking the patriotic celebration. Patriot rapper Vanilla Ice, Ice Baby, went full-blown patriot mode after the Democrats attacked him for agreeing to perform at America 250.
That all the attention is coming down on all this event and everything, because I'm honored and just super proud. My mom is proud, and everybody I know is like, this is awesome. And then there's some people that, that are bailing out and all this stuff. And I'm like, why? This would be the greatest concert on the planet. We're turning 250 years. Let's celebrate the country that we're born and raised in. What's wrong with being patriotic, And they said, oh, because Trump's putting it on. I'm like, so? Who throws a better party than Trump, man? I've been to a lot of them. That guy knows how to throw a real party, and they're classy, they're great, they're fun and just over the top and amazing. So I'm like, even better. So I don't get it. I know that there's a snow globe out there, and the world is kind of shaken up on their beliefs politically and different things like that. But this isn't something that I think should be put on that kind of pedestal, especially as an entertainer. I don't think that it's fair to us to be put on some kind of political platform. We just kind of play for anybody, and it's music. It's like a DJ. You can throw it on for any wedding. If Joe Biden's getting married, you can throw it on for him. I'm sure there's fans over there on that side too. It's about coming together. It's about being American. It's about being proud of our country, no matter if the goods and the bads that you agree with or not. But it's 250 years we've gotten here, and this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing to have a celebration, and music is made to bring people together. So everyone's invited. This is not divided.
I love that.
So Vanilla Ice saying what millions of Americans are thinking. What's wrong with loving your country? The final shot from James Woods shows exactly why Democrats can't stand Trump's vision. A lit-up Washington monument reflecting in a Capitol that actually looks proud of itself again. Look at this beautiful image. Look at this absolutely beautiful image of the reflecting pool now. So what it all really means is that President Trump and his team are trying to turn America's 250th birthday into a cultural movement built around visible pride. That's the unifying thread: restoring the pool, clean up the monuments, make the city safer, build the promenade behind the Lincoln Memorial, host major events, bring in entertainers, make patriotism feel exciting again. Then comes the key line from Vanilla Ice, the line that gives away the whole strategy. Everyone's invited, not divided. And there it is. You don't have to be a Republican to enjoy a beautiful Capitol, a patriotic concert, or a national celebration. The Trump administration's moving love of country out of the stale world of elite approval and back into public life where ordinary Americans can see it, feel it, and join it. So, no, this is not just a story about a pool. Not just a story about one performer saying yes to America 250. This is a story about whether patriotism can become normal, joyful, and public again in the United States of America. The left is furious because they know beautiful things are persuasive. A clean, reflecting pool is persuasive. A safer Washington is persuasive. A celebration where everyone is invited is persuasive. And President Trump understands that better than the consultants, better than the bureaucrats, and better than the people who spent years telling Americans to lower their expectations. And this is what winning the culture fight looks like. Restore what people can see, and you restore what people can feel. If you agree that America should celebrate its 250th birthday with confidence, beauty, and pride, share this report right now. Comment below with your answer to this yes or no question. Should patriotism be a national celebration for everyone? If you haven't already subscribed to Next News, turn on your notifications for more America First coverage. But most importantly, there are thousands and thousands of patriots who've already texted the words raw feed to 844-840-4963. We're cutting out the middleman and going direct to you. We want to make sure you get the notifications that YouTube never sends you. So we set up this number just for you. And since we're talking about the 250th celebration of our great republic, celebrate with us. Shop.nextnewsnetwork.com or the merch shelf below this video. Pick out something you like and let's celebrate together.
The system controls information. Information control is power. They don't want you to see this. The truth only survives together. They don't want this. Share this now.